Hello everyone. This session is about internet and other related services. Internet has become an essential part of our everyday life. So what is internet? Internet is a global system of interconnected computer networks that use the standard internet protocol suite TCP or IP to serve billions of users worldwide. Last day we had a short session on computer networks, and internet is a interconnected computer networks that operates all over the globe, and interconnections and network forms internet. Let us look at the history of internet now. There were many attempts to develop an integrated computer networking system right from the beginning of 1900s, but none of this materialized until 1960s during the Cold War between United States of America and USSR, and US Defense Department developed the prototype of internet named ARPANET, means Advanced Research Project Agency Network, which was the prototype of internet, and this was developed for defense purposes. One of the features of this prototype internet was email facility, and this was used to communicate between scientists and engineers, as US believed that they are under the nuclear threat by USSR. The development of Transmission Control Protocol TCP and Internet Protocol IP in 1975 was another crucial step in the history of internet. Both these TCP and IP are different modes of communication between computers connected in a network. The development of World Wide Web (WWW) by Tim Berners-Lee, a Swiss software engineer, in 1992 was another crucial step in the development of modern internet. He developed graphic hypertext and what is now common as HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Internet protocol addresses and domain name system are maintained by the Internet Corporate for Assigned Names and Numbers (ICANN). Here are the essential requisites to establish an internet connection. First of all, we need to have a computer and a modem. Modem is in fact that device which receives signals and convert into digital signal. Then browser software like Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. Then ISP, that is Internet Service Provider. If you are using internet on a mobile phone, probably your mobile company is the service provider. These are the software requirements needed to establish an internet connection. One is socket software, which is used to connect to the internet service provider. Then we need to have an internet browser and email, right? Most of us are not aware of all this because when you are buying a smartphone, all these facilities are integrated into a single smartphone or a modern laptop. These are internet access services. There are so many types of accessing internet. There is dial-up, ISDN, DSL, cable, wireless internet connections, T1 lines, T3 lines, OC3, and satellite internet access services. All these are different modes of accessing internet. Let us see all of them one by one. In dial-up connections, we access internet from the telephone line. We are dialing to the telephone company and they connect us to internet services. ISDN is Integrated Services Digital Network. is a circuit switched telephone network system that transmits both data and voice over a digital line. So this is a little developed from dial-up connection. In dial-up connections, while you are accessing internet, you won't be able to access your telephone. In ISDN, both these are integrated so that the circuit switched telephone network system transmit both data and voice over the digital line. The next one is DSL, and that stands for Digital Subscriber Line. Users get high-speed bandwidth connection from a phone wall jack on an existing telephone network. Other significant internet access services are T1, which is a fiber optic line and can carry data at a rate of 1.544 MB per second, 60 times more data than the normal residential modem. Another one is a T3. A T3 line is a dedicated physical circuit that uses high-speed media to transmit data, voice and video at a rate of 45 MB per second. So T1 has 1.544 MB per second. On the other hand, in T3, it is 45 MB per second. OC3 refers to optical carrier level 3, the speed level of fiber optic network over SONET. Speed is measured through SONET. SONET is synchronous optical network standards. So which is much more faster than T1 and T3. I guess all of you are familiar with HTML, that is Hypertext Markup Language. It is information added to a document to convey information about the document's structure or presentation. HTML tells the web browsers how to structure and display web pages. If any one of you have attended a session on web designing, you learn HTML, and HTML is in fact structuring the web pages. It was created by Tim Berners-Lee in collaboration with Robert Calo in 1989. It can be transmitted to any user and displayed by a browser. I will give you some examples for HTML so that you will have a better idea how it looks like. What do you see on the left side of the page is HTML language. On the right side you have it is presented form. So when you are in fact making a new paragraph in a web page, a web designer has to write what is written on the left side, that is HTML form. So if the web designer has typed this much, we will be able to see this is a paragraph or this is another paragraph. In that way, web pages are arranged as by HTML or Hypertext Markup Language. Let us have a closer look at HTML document. There are three parts to every HTML document. The first one is a line containing HTML document type. 2. A declarative header element. 3. A body which contains the document's actual content. The next one is World Wide Web, www. is an internet interface that facilitates all internet services, attractive by incorporating hypermedia capabilities, which means www can retrieve documents, view images, animation and video, speak and hear voice, etc. The World Wide Web is a huge collection of websites. Using the HTML, The author of a document can specially code sections of the document to point to other information resources. These sections are called hypertext links. The next is, what is a browser? All of us use browsers to access internet. A browser is a computer program that enables us to use the computer to view www documents and access the internet. All of us are using it. It's a software application for retrieving, presenting, and traversing information resources on the internet. Browsers can also be used to access information provided by web servers in private networks or files in file systems.